Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's agenda is ITIL and ITSM. We are going to see how ITIL is correlated to ITSM. Okay, we are going to see that. And if you have been exploring IT careers or you are already working in IT and keep hearing words like ITIL and ITSM thrown around, but nobody ever really explained what they mean. So then this video is for you. Okay. In the next 15 minutes or so, I am going to break down ITSM, what it is, why it matters, and then show you exactly how ITIL fits into the picture as the world's most popular framework for making ITSM actually work in practice. By the end of this video, you will understand the ITIL4 service value system, the 7 guiding principles, the key practices you need to know, and why companies like Google, IBM, and practically every Fortune 500 company uses ITIL. Yep. To next slide. Okay. So what is ITSM? ITSM, IT Service Management. Think about your experience as a user at any company. You get a laptop on your first day. You have email, you have software tools, and if something breaks, like your laptop won't connect to the internet or your software crashes, you connect the IT team. The entire system of delivering, managing, and supporting those IT services, that is ITSM. ITSM is the set of policies, processes, and procedures that organizations use to design, deliver, manage, and improve IT services for end users. ITSM revolves around three pillars: people, process, technology. People, your IT teams, help desk staff, and end users. Process, the structured workflows, how incidents are handled, how changes get approved. Technology, tools like ServiceNow, Jira Service Management, Freshdesk. The goal of ITSM is simple: make sure IT services are efficient, reliable, and aligned with what the business actually needs. ITSM tells you what needs to happen, but it doesn't tell you how to do it well. That is where ITIL comes in. ITIL stands for Information Technology Infrastructure Library. And I know that sounds like very dry government document process from the 1980s. That is because it kind of was. ITIL was developed by the UK government Centre Computer and Telecommunications Agency back in 1989. They needed a standardized way to manage IT across government departments, and what they came up with became so useful and the entire world adopted to it. So quickly, we are going to see the history. Okay, 1989 ITIL version 1, 30 plus volumes covering all aspects of IT management. In 2001, ITIL version 2 consolidated into 7 books focused on service support and delivery. In 2007, ITIL version 3 introduced the service life cycle concept, 5 stages from strategy to operations. 2009 ITIL4, the current version, redesigned for the modern era with Agile, DevOps, and digital transformation in mind. Today, ITIL4 is the standard and it is no longer just a library of best practices. It is a full framework built around something called the service value system. So the service value system we are going to cover in a moment. Over 90% of Fortune 500 companies use ITIL. If you work in IT or want to understanding ITIL is not optional. It is, in fact, it is expected. How ITIL connects to ITSM? What is the actual relationship between ITSM and ITIL? ITSM is destination, ITIL is the roadmap. ITSM describes what needs to be done, manage incident, handle change requests, keep users happy, align IT with business goals. ITIL describes how to do of that well with proven best practices, a clear framework, defined roles, and structured processes. Think of it like cooking. ITSM says we need to serve a great meal to our guests. ITIL is the recipe book. It tells you exactly how to prep, cook, and serve so the meal is consistently excellent every time. Without ITSM, you don't have a goal. Without ITIL, you have a goal. So no structured way to reach it. Together, they create IT departments that are efficient, responsive, and aligned to business value. ITIL is most widely adopted ITSM framework in the world, but it is not the only one. Others include COBIT, ISO 20000 and MF. What makes ITIL stand out is it is practicality and global adoption. So ITIL, four core concepts. The service value system. At the heart of ITIL4, the service value system or SVS. This is the big picture model that shows how all part of ITIL work together to create value. The SVS takes input, opportunities, and demand from the business and transforms them into a value for stakeholders through five interconnected components. So those five interconnected components are guiding principles, governance, service value chain, practices, continual improvement. Guiding principles. Core recommendations that guide decisions at all levels. Governance, how the organization is directly controlled. Service value chain, the core activities that create and deliver services. Practices, the 34 management practices. We will cover key ones in a moment. Continual improvement, the loop that wraps everything, ensuring ongoing refinement. So in service value chain, there are 6 activities. So plan, improve, engage, design and transition, and obtain or build, and finally deliver and support. So the 4 dimensions of service management. ITIL4 also defines 4 dimensions that every service must consider to work properly. Organizations and people, information technology, partners and suppliers, value stream and processes. Organization and people, roles, responsibilities, culture, and skills. Information technology, data, tools, AI, and automation. Partners and suppliers, external vendors, and third party services. Value streams and processes. workflows, and steps that deliver value. Ignoring any of these four dimensions is likely like building a table with three legs. Eventually, it falls over. The seven guiding principles. The seven guiding principles are the foundation of every decision in ITIL4. They apply regardless of your organization size or structure. So let's cover quickly in every principle that we have here. Focusing on value. Everything you do should create value for stakeholders. If it doesn't, ask why are you doing it. Start where you are. Doesn't start from scratch. Assess what you have and build on it. Progress like progress iteratively with feedback. Work in small steps. Don't wait for perfection. Improve continuously. Collaborate and promote visibility. Work across silos. Share information. No surprises. Think and work holistically. No single practice works in isolation. Consider the whole system. Keep it simple and practical. Eliminate complexity. If a process doesn't add value, remove it. Optimize and automate. Use technology to handle repetitive work so humans can focus on what really matters. Key ITIL4 practices every one of every single person should know. ITIL4 has 34 best practices into three categories that organized in three categories: general management, service management, and technical management. Don't worry, you don't need to memorize all 34 right now, but here are the six you will absolutely encounter in any IT job. Incident management. An incident is any unplanned disruption to a service. Your email is down, the app is crashing, the server is offline. Incident management is about restoring normal service as quickly as possible. Speed is the priority here, not necessarily finding the root cause. Next, problem management. Problem management goes deeper. It asks, why do these incidents keep happening? Once you find the root cause, you prevent it from reoccurring. Recurring. This is where analysis and investigation happen. Change enablement. Anytime you update software, migrate a system, or modify a configuration, that is a change. Change enablement ensures changes are assessed, approved, and implemented with minimal risk to live services. This is used to be called change management in older ITIL versions. Service desk. The service desk is the single point of contact between IT and the user. It captures incidents, handles service requests, and routes routes queries to the right teams. If you are ever submitted an IT ticket, you have used a service desk, isn't it? Service request management. This handles predefined low risk requests from users like resetting a password, requesting a software license, or onboarding a new employee. These are expected repeatable tasks. Continual improvement. This is the practice of regularly reviewing how services and processes are performing and identifying areas to improve. ITIL uses something called continual improvement model, a seven-step cycle from asking what is the vision all the way to how do we keep the momentum going. So real world, how ITIL, where it stands, we are going to see this on this slide. So why should you care on ITIL? Okay, 90% of Fortune 500 companies have adopted ITIL in some form. Organizations that implement ITIL report up to 30% reduction in incident resolution time. Customer satisfaction scores improve by around 25% after ITIL adoption. Major service disruptions drop by up to 40% within the first year of implementation. Beyond the stats, if you are an IT professional, having ITIL knowledge or certification puts you ahead of the crowd. Roles like IT support analyst, service desk manager, ITSM consultant, change manager, and IT operations lead all list ITIL as a required or preferred qualification. And honestly, even non ITIL roles, if you understand how incidents, changes, and problems are managed, you will be a better IT professional. Yes. So, all right, let's wrap it up. So, here what we covered today. Okay, ITSM is the practice that what and why of managing IT services. ITIL is the framework, and it gives ITSM structure and best practices. ITIL4 is built around the service value system, 4 dimensions, and 7 guiding principles. The 34 ITIL practices, especially incident, problem, change, and continual improvement, are at the heart of every IT organization. Adopting ITIL leads to faster resolution, happier users, and fewer major outages. So that is it. If you are going to, so yeah, thank you so much, guys. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. It genuinely helps this channel grow. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, please, because we drop IT fundamentals content. I will try to post it on every week. I couldn't upload videos for some reasons. Uh, I will try to upload more videos in coming days. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.